Hello everyone. Today we start our discussion of minor scales, and we'll be working with sharp keys mostly at the beginning. All right. So for minor scales, there are actually three types of minor scale that are widely in use. So the first one, the one that we'll be talking about at the beginning, will be natural minor, and there's also harmonic minor and also melodic minor, but these two we won't be discussing them at the beginning, and we will want to get a solid foundation in natural minor first. And for example, harmonic minor is really just a variation of the natural minor scale, and so is the melodic minor scale. So at the beginning, we won't be worrying about these two yet, but for sure we will talk about them when we get to the relevant section. All right, so for example, when we're talking about a particular natural minor scale, say A natural minor scale, again, we're talking about two things. The letter here is really referring to a starting point, so we're starting on A. And natural minor really means a particular interval pattern that we have to construct using 7 notes. Excuse me. All right, so for example, let's take a look at the A natural minor scale. Okay, we have a particular interval pattern that we want to construct that would give the minor sound. So whole, half, whole, half, whole. It just so happens that when we start on A, we won't need any sharps or flats. So let's check the interval here. A to B whole step, B to C half step, great. C to D whole, D to E whole, E to F half, F to G whole, G to A whole. So whole, half, whole, half, whole. That's the interval pattern that we're looking for in a natural minor scale. All right, the first minor scale that we will learn. All right, so let's do 2 examples in this video to exercise our music theory muscle. All right, so E natural minor. Let's start with E. So you probably already have some experience after working with the major scale. Okay, so let's write out all the letters first. So E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, and then I'll write out the interval, whole, half, whole, half, whole. And then I will double check I will look for the correct interval pattern. So E and F, well, the first one is already wrong, so I think I need to raise the F to F sharp, so this one would become a whole step, and F sharp and G would become a half step. So that's great. So let's check the rest of the interval. G to A whole, A to B whole, B to C half, great. C to D whole, D to E whole. So we're good here. We need an F sharp to make it work here. So that would be an E natural minor scale. Okay. All right. So D minor. Let's start with D. So D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. So whole, half, whole, half, whole. Remember, you have to memorize this pattern here. Okay? So keep in mind, okay, that you have to really work on it. So let's check the interval. D to E whole, E to F half, that's great. F to G whole, G to A whole, A to B. That's too large here. If I alter the A, that's gonna affect this one as well, but this one's good, right? So we don't want to change A. We want to flatten the B to B flat. So A to B flat would become a half step. B flat to C would become a whole step. That's great. C to D a whole step. So we need a B flat in this case. All right. All right. So that's an introduction to natural minor scale. All right. So we'll do more exercise in the next video. So see you there.